One of the teachers on my Next Step program gave us a great idea for practicing the present perfect and the simple past recently, but she had a problem with it. Want to know what the idea was and how you could make it work even with more reticent classes? Keep watching. I'm Joga Conga. I've been in the classroom for 35 years and I'm a teacher educator, a CELTA and MAT SOL tutor, and I've got a website at elttraining.com where I make video-based material for teachers at all stages of their careers. This includes my very supportive The Next Step program, so check it out at the link below and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. I make a new video every week. The idea, like all good ideas, is pretty simple and it'll work well face-to-face or online. One learner, let's call them A, asks a question starting with, have you ever? For example, have you ever been in a helicopter? And their partner, let's call them B, has to answer, yes, I have, even if they haven't. B then tells the story of when they did that, with A asking questions to dig deeper and has to decide whether they're telling the truth or not. It's like that TV panel show, Would I Lie to You? This is great for practicing the present perfect for past experience. Have you ever? Yes, I have. But mainly for practicing the past tense and potentially other narrative tenses and question forms. It's also a bit of fun. The difficulty that you might run into is that some people find it hard to be imaginative, and it's even harder when you're having to think about the language as well as the content. What's the answer? The secret is very simple. Give them time to prepare. So here's a suggestion for making it go better. Give your learners some have you ever questions. For lower level learners, you could limit this to 3. Maybe, have you ever eaten something that made you immediately vomit? Have you ever been in a helicopter? Have you ever held a newborn baby? For higher level learners, you could add more to make it more interesting, give them more choice. Put them in pairs and give them a set time to make up stories for these 3. Now, to give them a bit more support, elicit some questions that they might need and get these on the board. When did you do this? Why did you do this? Who did you do this with? Where were you? What happened next? Etc., etc. Drill these for connected speech and to help with fluency, and elicit the tense you're using, not the present perfect, because now we're talking about a specific event, not a general question about past experience. So now they're ready. If you feel they need it, you could give them a bit more support by providing a model. Just choose one of your stronger learners and get them to ask you one of the questions.
Have you ever eaten something that made you vomit?
Yes, I have. Remember, this is the mandatory answer.
Really? Tell me about it.
Then tell the story. And allow space for the learner to ask you questions. So that's it. Regroup so they've got a new partner and get them to take it in turns to tell their stories, ask their questions, and see if they can guess if their partner is lying or not. You could award points for people who successfully pull the wool over their partner's eyes. You've taken the time to set this up, so do some delayed error correction on the board. Swap partners and get them to play the game again. they'll have different stories to listen to, so it won't be boring for the listener. And for the speaker, it's a great opportunity to retell the story so that they can focus more on the accuracy of their language. Try it, see how it goes, and let me know in the comments below. Have fun.